Derek, I really appreciated that you did a Hanukkah story. How appropriate. I mean, a Jewish story. I was a little bit thrown off by all those references to the Nazis. I wanted to see how you were going to pay it off. And I liked the way you did pay it off at the end when you said, because I had been bad and survived. So I like the way it sort of came full circle there. Also, I liked when you described how it was very visceral when you were talking about stabbing the teddy bear and then the knife went into your thigh, and I liked that part as well. Let's see. Yeah. So I thought it was a good story. Like I said, I was waiting for the Nazi payoff.
We all are.
Yes, we all are. All right. We're doing intangibles now?
I don't know. It's interesting because usually we have this setup so it's literary merit, performance, and tangibles, but it's all mixed up. So I'm blown away. So I think, Isaac, performance, you're next.
All right. Again, way to play the Jewish card. It's the first night of Hanukkah. Good job. You get points for that. Good eye contact, just to get to like the basics. Good eye contact, good voice. I really think you were projecting to the back. I appreciated that. You had a good square frame, really like in place. And just to nice handwork, really, in all honesty. You didn't just use the pages, flip them, and read them. You stabbed them, tried to kill them, and then stabbed yourself in the process, which, as, you know, somebody who's judging your performance, I really enjoyed. So good with that, great dramatic knife stabbing, and I won't lie, I was a little disappointed that you didn't use the stool more. Like, you could have gotten that into, that could have been your teddy bear. You really could have stabbed it up. But on a whole, I think you did a really good job of presenting your inner angst as a 12-year-old. So nice job.
Thank you.
Alright, chicken, intangibles, those things which we can't touch yet.
Right. Okay, so let's start off with the pluses and minus, okay? That's how I've done this one. So 3 stitches, that's a minus. If you're gonna stab yourself, you gotta get more than 3 stitches. You don't, I mean, you know, there's a lot of times that I've needed 3 or 5 stitches, and, you know, I just kept going, baby, you know? So that was a negative for you. Making fun of your dad on stage in front of all these people, cheap, low, a plus, very good. I wish I had more opportunities to make fun of my dad on stage. Okay, your story was about rebellion, truly. It was a story of rebellion, failed rebellion, but rebellion nonetheless. I think that there's more to learn from a failed rebellion than a successful rebellion, so that's a plus for you. Okay, you dropped the paper, which is a plus that you were reading from. So that's kind of, you were, you know, your dexterity, your enthusiasm overwhelmed your dexterity, which is good, you know. Okay, so you're wearing those loafer things, bad. That's bad. Check it out, wingtips. See what I'm saying? There it is. Okay. Okay, you're wearing your ring on your thumb. Let me see the thumb ring thing. That's dumb. I don't like it. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I don't even want to know. Take it off right now. Take it off. Just get rid of it. Get it out of there. All right. Much better. See? You were fucking complaining that I wasn't going to be nice. Remember? You guys were reading me the riot act backstage. Down boy, down boy.
This guy's the one with the nice.
All right, okay. Okay, and then I'd like to end with, you said the word Nazi 7 times, and the word Jewish 9 times.
So we win!
So the Jews, that's what I got, I don't know.
You know, those genes really suck. We could have had a naked writer, and that's unprecedented. But thank you very much for your weighing in on Derek. Next, let's hear Nina, starting with you again for Lynka.
For Lynka. Okay, so you said that it was titled Chicken Soup for the Bag Lady's Soul. And I'm very embarrassed to admit I have read a couple of chicken soup books. So I was waiting for the cheesiness and, waiting for the lesson. You did give that to us at the end. I thought you did an excellent job with your characterization of Mary. I had a good sense of who Mary was. Let's see, what else? But the lesson, stay there until you get married. So I thought maybe you could have done a little bit more with the lesson. I don't know. I think because it was the chicken soup thing, I thought you were going to play with that a little bit more, but it was good.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nina, for, as a divorcee, I too disagree with the advice at the end, but let's not let my bitterness ruin the evening. Dinner party of one, your table's ready. Okay, next we have Isaac on performance.
All right, first off, you definitely get plus 10 points for the dress and the boots. I mean, goddamn festive, right? Come on. It's Christmas up in here. I don't even have a tree in my house, but that is a beautiful thing. Good voices. You tried to do a different accent for different people, which I appreciated from a performance point of view. You read a little fast. That would be a critique, but that being said, the bell was being rung at you at the end, so you knew you had a long story. You got your voice the best, actually, I felt, in that. Like, it really did come through. You had a very strong Christmas spirit. And as somebody who grew up in a homeless shelter, I just, like, getting off of the performance thing, I totally relate with how much they love to fuck with you. Like, totally, and like, oh, that was my last cookie, what the fuck did you just do? So I really did, I really felt good with that point. I don't know about the marriage part, but that's because we're in San Francisco, so maybe a different audience.
Very much, Isaac. Moving on to Chicken on Intangibles.
Okay, so you named your story Chicken. I'm not gonna give you any points for that. But I was 16 and living in Penn Station in 1984. Just a short while after you were there doing your story and stuff. And so I kind of wasn't really paying attention. I kind of got taken away between the dress and the glitter and the thoughts of my youth there. I was kind of staring off into space. I noticed that no one bought a drink while you were reading your story, which is very good as far as showmanship is concerned. No one got up and went to the bathroom. No one bought a drink. Even the bartender was listening. So you had them. They were right there. I'm also going to give you points for a coupling of two words. The words pluck and fraud together at last. The possibilities are truly endless. That's what I got there.